Good morning, Cancers. Hello to subscribing Cancers. Good morning, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. I love you all. I appreciate your support, your subscriptions, your comments, your likes, your dislikes, your feedback. I really appreciate it. To new Cancer eyes, hello and welcome to the channel, Spirit of Clarity Tarot. Just know that when you come to the channel, I'm definitely going to give you a reading. It's going to be the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, I'm not going to sell you guys a pipe dream to have you coming back to the channel. I'm mission is to help you get to where you get the clarity that you need so that you can do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do. All right. My readings are not time stamped. You can click on this reading at any time. This will be the message that your heavenly divine angels want you to hear. My readings are not gender specific. I could be speaking of he or she, and for you it would be a he or a she. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Also, my readings will not resonate with every Cancer or every cross watcher. Okay, so without further ado, Cancers, we'll get into your reading. This is a love and relationship reading for the week of November the 6th through November 13th, 19 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs, and cross watchers through the 13th. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign, also cross watchers. Okay. Let's get into this. I'll take these three because I needed three to start hard. Alright, guys. So it's very, very early in the morning. I have to get up and do this when my kids are asleep. Especially 2-year-old. So we have the Magician card, okay? Magician card. Alright. So I feel that with the Magician card, there's some action focus. You could have a Virgo, a Gemini, or an Aquarius coming your way, Cancer. They're very focused on what they want. They're manifesting what they want. The Magician is like awesome, okay? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is saying that your person is working hard, or you're working hard. Your person is almost there. Maybe they're waiting for the right time to approach you, or maybe your person is just working hard on the relationship. Maybe in the past you guys have had some issues, and your person just, or your perspective just wasn't, how can I say it, proactive or moving fast enough. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is telling me that this person wants to come to you with an offer, but things are very slow. The Knight of Pentacles is very cautious, a cautious person. So it makes me feel like whoever wants to offer you something is very cautious. They're moving very slow. The Knight of Pentacles could be a Taurus, okay? And they're just moving slow. They're just being cautious. They're just being patient. All right. Let's finish getting your spread out. I'm going to get it so you guys can see it. You ain't going to be able to see it that good, but I'll hold them up for you. Alright, so this came to me upright. Okay, so there is some happiness for some of you in the family. Some of you are pretty happy in the home. So for some of you, it could be that this person is trying to manifest or working hard and being slow towards proposing. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. I don't know why the Five of Cups is here, because it seems like, you guys are happy in the home, and the Five of Cups is saying that there's conflict and, not necessarily conflict, but there's like loss and grief, or feeling like abandoned, or like some type of emotional issues going on with the Five of Cups. So, I mean, the family could be happy. Maybe the home could be happy. Maybe it's just you, Cancer, that is not happy in a relationship. Maybe your partner, like I said, isn't moving fast enough for you. Maybe you guys have been together 8 months, 8 years, and you're ready for it to be either official or you're ready for a marriage, and it's just not, they're not coming right now, with it. You want it now. Like, come on, we've been doing this thing long enough. Let's get it together. Okay? We have the King of Pentacles, okay? And with the King of Pentacles, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. All right? The King of Pentacles is definitely a business person. Um this person is very slow moving, but because of his or her patience, they have the golden touch, okay? Um this person is very reliable and grounded. I'm sorry. This person is very reliable, very grounded. All right. So for them, maybe the right time to move is not now. Okay. Maybe they're waiting for something. We have the Eight of Cups, Cancer. Some of you guys want to leave the situation, but you love them, okay? You love them, and it's like, okay, I'm afraid. I'm just going to stick around, and I'm just going to do this because of the love that I have. I'm going to see how long it's going to take, for them to come around and make this proposal or whatever. I'm trying to move this out of the way. Make this proposal or whatever. Verification. Or you could be waiting for a person to come to you and they just taking too long. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see what's going on with your person for Cancer. Okay, so we have the Magician. Clarify the Magician card, please. We have the Magician card. Once again, we have the Five of Cups. So if some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, you could be experiencing some loss, some loneliness, some grief. They could have caused you some kind of grief. Um, Recently, maybe you guys just are not connecting spiritually. Maybe you're just not connecting, physically, or maybe your chemistry has died for the moment. Okay. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have someone, a Taurus, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, working hard towards something, okay? But once again, we have the Eight of Cups. And maybe Cancer, they are working too much. And you feel like, it's not enough time being spent on you, but you have everything in the home because all this person does is work, okay? Or your dream is just to have a happy home. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. This tells me that there is some conflict going on. And whatever conflict that is going on, this tells me that there's going to be peace. There's going to be harmony. That some people, or your person, or either you, this is for people who be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The fight is, not, it's going to cease. It's going to be harmony. All of that fighting is going to stop. Okay. This could be why the Knight of Pentacles is moving so slow towards you, because maybe of, the possibility of you guys not getting along. However, I feel that someone is definitely looking ahead, looking to expand, looking to do things different, trying to figure out which path, which door, which way am I going to take. because some of you have some options, okay? Some of you feel like, do I want to stay home or do I want to leave? Why leave your happy home? So we have the Judgment card. And sorry guys, and the Judgment card is telling me that you don't have to necessarily, you know, I don't want to say you don't have to. This is what I'm hearing. I'm feeling that some things are hidden, Cancer. I don't know if something is hidden from you or if something is hidden from, or if you're the one hiding something. That's what I'm trying to pull up. But there is some lack of self-awareness. Somebody is not knowing, you know, or not recognizing who they are. They're not recognizing their capabilities. Some people aren't aware of the things that they're saying and the things that they're doing. They be hurtful. They're not aware that their actions possibly could possibly have them lose someone. Okay, I feel like there's some doubt, um, and there's some denial. Maybe this person who this could be a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but maybe this person just is not recognizing what they're doing. And we have the Three of Swords. There, somebody is hurting. You know, somebody is feeling, you know, pain. Like, I don't understand. I don't know why this is taking so long. You know, I don't know what is going on. Some of you could feel like, you know, you just don't understand. Maybe some of you are feeling that you're not good enough, but you want to be with this person because this person makes you happy. Yes, every relationship has its ups and downs, but it seems like, I don't know if this person doesn't want to commit, but we have the wheel at the bottom of the deck as your overall energy, and the wheel is telling me that there's no control. Okay, there's no control. So it's like you can't really control this person. This person is not letting you, you know, I feel like this person is not letting you get inside their head so that you can see where he or she is coming from. And it's like really heartbreaking. It's bothering you because you feel like you're sitting around and you're waiting, and what are you going to do? Like, I'm not going to be around forever. Okay, so I have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands tells me that there's some lack of energy going on. We just had, this is with the Five of Cups because of the depression. You know, you're not feeling energized. It's like, I feel like you guys kind of are in your heads with the situation, but don't worry, because guess what? Things are going to build back up. Stability, happiness is going to start to arise for you guys. Okay, it's like this is like a process. You know, you got to trust the process. So we have the King of Swords, okay? The King of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You want to beware of the King of Swords because the King of Swords in reverse, he's a very nasty person, very moody. He's kind of arrogant and can be like, have a cruel words. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. All right, we have the Page of Cups. But Page of Cups is telling you that there is someone on the horizon for you, Cancer. Someone is coming to bring excitement, okay? To bring happiness to you, to bring comfort to you. And we have the Justice card because currently things are just unfair right now, and you're just not understanding the unfairness in the relationship. And we have the Justice card, and the Justice card is just saying, you know, in the reverse, that there is some dishonesty, you know, it's just dishonesty. It's unfairness. You're not being treated fair, okay? And with the justice card next to the judgment card, it says that the person is not even aware of what he or she is doing. Okay? And it's causing you with the 5 of Cups to feel grief. I don't know, maybe you need to talk or speak up to this person. The 10 of Swords, somebody's doing you bad. Cancer, this might not be for every Cancer, but someone is definitely backstabbing you if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? If you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, Cancer? Sorry, that goes here. And that's why you're feeling heartbroken. You're feeling heartbroken because they're stabbing you in the back and you know it. You know it, but you want to stay because you want to work it out. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to leave. I have the Hermit. You feel lonely and isolated. Even with this person, you still are feeling lonely. You're still feeling isolated. You're still feeling like, you know what, even with you, you work so much or you just don't pay me any mind. We don't do anything. I feel like I'm by myself and you're stuck between two decisions. You're stuck once again if you want deciding if you want to make this relationship work or if you want to stay or if you want to leave because you're not winning with this person. This person be a stalemate. We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups could be you, Cancer, because this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But to be exact, the King of Cups is a Pisces. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, or a Pisces could be coming towards you with a cup of love to offer you comfort. Some of you could already be talking to a Pisces, okay? And this Pisces cares about your feelings. This Pisces is very compassionate. This Pisces has balance. Okay, this person is very balanced and compassionate. The Strength card, Cancer, you're not standing up in your strength. You just feel so weak. It's like you're weak for the other person. Okay, your other person. And it's like they just spiritually drained you. Call your energy back. Call your power back. Everything that you gave or put into that person, call it back. Okay, we have bouncing our hands. We have the 4 of Swords. You're coming out of isolation. You're coming out of rest. You took a minute to rest and isolate, maybe to think about some things. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, very intellect. So you're getting, you're coming to your senses, so to say. You're getting, very smart about the situation. Clarify the King of Swords with the 9 of Cups. Okay, so soon as you come to your senses and you get out of your little rut or your little emotional pity party, your wish card, a wish is going to come true for you guys. Okay, and we have the 7 of Swords. All right, so remember I said you guys have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're going to move away from that person. Who is Cancer moving towards? The Lovers. You may be moving towards a Gemini, okay? Or a Gemini is moving towards you. We have the Page of Swords, all right? The Page of Swords is letting you know that, hey, guess what? You guys have been communicating. There's been written messages. This person that is digging you, is looking on your social media like, damn, he or she look good. Like, I want them. But Page is also saying proceed with caution. Okay, so you don't want to repeat the same cycle that you repeated in the previous relationship. You want to let that person know straight from the gate, like, look, this is what I want and this is what I'm looking for. And if you're not looking for that, then I'm not, going to keep playing around. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, okay, it's acting like a whole nut bucket. Sorry, y'all. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Coins. I don't know why she's at the bottom of the deck, miserable, but the Queen of Coins is a Capricorn. She definitely is not like a good person. she's she doesn't really she lacks any kind of common sense. Um, she's just she's not she's just this evil, okay, aggressive and irritable. So it could be that you were dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and that person was just annoyed the fuck out of you. And some of you have left. This is not going to resonate with every Cancer, only some. So let's see what the heavens feel about your move and the relationship and this whole situation. Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Okay? So don't forget to take your problems and talk them out with the angels and talk them out with, your God and the universe, and tell them your problems so that they can aid and assist you on getting things the way that you want it. All you got to do is ask them. All you got to do is talk to them, and they will give you assistance. So, Cancer, this closes out your love and relationship reading for November the 6th through the 13th. If this reading resonated with you guys, like it, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know how you feeling, let me know what's going on. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. Okay, thank you so much for viewing, Cancers. You take care.